And we are back with more Dark Souls 3, the Fire Fades edition. Last time we left off, we are tackling the boss, potentially the first and last boss, slash bosses, of the Painted World of Ariandel DLC. The reason I say the first and possibly the last is because it is kind of 3 boss fights in one. I think, I don't know, like the first boss fight is a bit difficult, but I think you could probably combine the first 2 phases and consider that one boss fight. And then the third phase seems like its own separate boss fight. But as far as the game's concerned, if you die in the third phase, you've done nothing. So, uphill battle to say the least. And, yeah, though because that's going to be a bit of a hurdle, so there will be some editing probably basically as I throw myself against that wall to ensure that this video is not just entirely that. But what we're going to do beforehand, though, is that we're going to try out the Onyx Blade on the boss that we fought in the castle. Castle Aldrich? Aldraic? No, not Aldraic. Eldritch, I think. Because we fought basically a boss there briefly last time. And I noticed when I was putting together basically the video from last recording that the Onyx Blade now, on the blacksmith, it no longer takes Twinkling Titanite, but it takes a Titanite slab. Meaning, +4 into +5 is max level basically for unique weapons. Which leaves me then wondering as well if our beloved... No, not Quakestone Hammer. Our Avord's Hammer, if we can't get it to +4, I wonder if that will switch off the Titanite scales to have one final level up. Because might want to basically use the Titanite slab there. But knowing that this is the equivalent of 1 level away from max level, I think it's kind of a good time to you know, actually see if this weapon's any good. I know we invested quite a bit into it. So in theory, hopefully it is. Hopefully we haven't wasted our souls there, but we'll find out. Okay. So, alright, let's go ahead and prepare to sharpen our blade on that particular individual. Okay, and if I recall correctly, we go to the Dancer Warp Point. I very much expect to probably die a bit as we kind of warm up for today. But that's another reason I want to warm up on this particular boss before we go back to the Painted World of Ariandel mega boss ensemble, as it were. Because yes, I have ensured that I have set aside a good chunk of time for today. I mean, technically last time, the recording in the end was only about, like, in full, before I had to edit it down to, like, the more comfortable, nowadays, normal length. It was about 3.5, between 3.5 to 4 hours-ish. So it's like, technically, like, I mean, if you minus the time spent doing normal stuff there, really the amount of time grinded on the boss was the equivalent of like a single recording last time. Or, well, last time, I mean like last year when I used to do the more, the 3-hour, sometimes plus, recordings. So, we haven't spent an insane amount of time on them. And I would hope, really hope, that learning the Phase 3 fight and overcoming it won't take forever and a day. That said, I still remember hitting that Phase 3, the Black Flame version of the Sister, and she did not take a lot of damage, so she has quite a chunky amount of health. Which leaves me a bit concerned on how it's gonna go. I mean, that's one reason we kind of came back to the castle, kind of get some more levels, upgrade equipment a bit more, and so we are technically a better place than when we tried it before. But it's still not a great place. Alright, come on, Dragonslayer Armour. I'm gonna test my gumption against you. Bit wasteful, but that's fine. We're getting like smaller piecemeal hits in. I'd like. Dang it. Dang it. I'd like to try and get more hits in. Ouch. Yeah, that's kind of the weird spot that we're in right now, is that like... Uchigatana is a bit on our speed side. Obviously there are faster weapons out there, but I think it's the most comfortable for like hard-hitting and still having speed. Our good old hammer, basically, you know, our beloved hammer. Slow, but good chunk of damage, especially when it triggers frostbite. So yeah, like, I'm really trying to see exactly... I've really been struggling with, like, what a third weapon should be. Like, part of me kind of sometimes wondered about the Frost Rapier from the knight right out front here, but... I think... I'm still hoping for this sword to be a good thing. Because I'm hoping that basically Black Flame damage... Like... I mean, we have it from our Pyromancy, but... You know, at least half of our Pyromancy is more... utility-focused. You know, therefore kind of being a go-to for us right now. So I'm hoping on basically being able to kind of, like, reliably use this weapon for dark damage. That'd be ideal. I mean, we do have basically... Oh! I didn't swap out Black Flame for the Black Fireball, even though I now have the stats for Black Fireball. I should make sure I remember to do that next time. Okay. Go through. Ignite. Let's try one-handed. Okay. I mean, that was about as much damage as two-handed. Okay. It do be like that sometimes. Just 1, 2, down. This is the price I pay for trying to get 20 in all my base stats, while one could argue neglecting my health and stamina stat. I think this kind of the first game outside of potentially Demon Souls back in the day of like, where I haven't really tried to like get to that soft cap that my friend recommended. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It could be worse. Could be worse. I mean, I guess we could try Black Fire Orb out for a bit for this fight. Kind of see... Because, like, one thing right now is that we're having a bit of trouble with the range. But we're still going to keep the Onyx Blade out to kind of see how we might not interweave things a bit here. It's like, yeah, I do wish... I mean, that's another great thing about the hammer. The hammer has, like, such a long range. And I feel with the Uchigatana, especially with one of the skills being the lunge forward, you can kind of close gaps easier. We don't have the ability much with the Onyx Blade to do that. I do kind of wonder if maybe like pairing it up with a shield might not be good, since we do have 20 strength. But I think also right now though that we are riding that fine line of our weight ratio. Yeah, 69.4. There's... Like, we could try to get rid of the raw claws, but I think any shield is heavier than 1.5 weight. I mean, like, I could even confirm. I guess there are some shields that are 1.5 directly. But even that, it's like, wooden shields are light. And I guess basically that's like more magic defense. Sacred Bloom Shield. Yeah, against basically spell parrying. Seems like most of our shield options would be against a magic user, which that is not our problem right now. I'm trying to think of some of the ones that we've gotten that are like more enchanted-ish, but I guess yeah, Spirit Tree would be from like the Vikings in the Painted World, but yeah, 5 weight. Which we do not have the ability there, nor even the War God Wooden Shield. Like, and I don't know about some of these smaller ones. Also looking at the guard absorption now, of like if you look at basically this one, 100 physical. Yeah, there's not a lot in our weight range that gets close there. Like, this one probably comes a bit close at 80 for 3.5 weight, but still puts us at 72.3, so. But it is a potential thing to keep in mind basically with the Onyx Blade. I mean, back in Demon Souls, we did kind of have a bit of a ninja with a shield vibe at times going on. Okay. Ouch. Yep, saw that coming. Okay, make sure we cap off. Make sure that we use it just for punishing. So much damage. Light up the sword. Stamina. Do this thing over there. Ouch. Never saw that coming. Okay. Alright. There's that. We're still warming up here. I don't think I'm gonna need to edit fast forward on this guy. Hopefully. I'll give him until maybe like the 25-minute mark. I do wonder if... Man, like part of me is like, you know, we should use this as good exercise to kind of get used to the Onyx Blade. And even the timing on the Black Fire Orb too. But how much of the video do I want to dedicate to training and practice? I do think it's always an important thing to show that. Like, even basically when I go back to the sister fight in the DLC, I do intend on showing at least 3 failed attempts. Not trying to fail, mind you, but like, I assume there'll be 3 failed attempts, and then an edit forward to a successful attempt. Or me running out of time for the day. So yeah, it's like, I do want to basically, like, get some practice in. But I do feel like this particular fight, I could end it a lot quicker if I just started using the Uchi Katana or the hammer. Maybe not a lot quicker, but more reliably. You know, let's go ahead and put that theory to the test. If I were to Uchi Katana this, how doable is this? How much am I maybe not giving this guy his proper dues? Because I'm comparing him to the DLC fight. Failed parry. I'll admit, maybe I shouldn't be trying to parry, but like, I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, okay. Enough of that, I guess. Okay. back, get some stamina. 1, 2. Stamina. Okay. I feel like the music. Music's nice. That was a lot of attacks on his part. Nice. Whoa, okay. Just like that. Okay. I mean, like I thought, did better than which katana. When you know weapon, you do better with it, turns out. Who'd have thought? I am curious about the hammer. Again, if I think this guy is tough, nothing to the sister, so that's why I gotta use it as a good warming up exercise. Do wish I could upgrade the hammer, but once we beat this guy, we'll probably use basically... I mean, we should still go for a level up if we can afford it after beating him, depending on how many souls that he gives, but we should also make sure that we take the chance to upgrade the hammer, which will probably be about anywhere between the like 4,000 souls it needs right now to potentially 10,000 if we can actually get it up to max. Okay. It's hammer time. I'd be curious about the hammer, because there is the issue basically of getting in hits with this guy, because he has a lot of basically like combo-wombo-y stuff. But I mean, there is also one thing that I don't really ever do with the hammer that I really should be doing, and that's using its weapon skill. For how much I love the hammer, I don't really ever apply the buff that frequently. Stamina back. Roll back. Oh, okay, so that's more of a wind blast. Ooh, okay, they're joining the fight, I see. Whoa! Okay. Didn't realize I could do that. Uh-oh. Okay. Not lucky there, but we can make sure I manage stamina a bit better. Okay, they're way better with the hammer now. Alright, let's try and drive this home. I do like also with the hammer that sometimes I'm just like leaning down a bit much where his attacks will like swing over my head. Whew, okay. It's a good warm-up. But again, it's not the main attraction. The main attraction is still to come. Oh. But I think an upgraded hammer in general is going to make everything a lot easier. The thing I should have... I mean, there's a lot of things I probably should have done earlier on, but live and learn. I think of all those Titanite scales I put into the Dark Moon bow, and then I put into the Dancer sword. It's like, when Hammer, you were there all along. In theory, better garb could also help, but again, like we're riding the limit right now on our weight ratio. So I still think we need to put points into whatever stat is weight ratio. I always forget, like, stamina versus weight ratio stats. Okay. Like how that's too far for me to be able to follow it up on. 1, 2, and... Okay, that's good enough. Okay, good. Okay, back away. And step back. Dragonslayer Armour. And restored. They are smoking? Well, distant ones are still flying, though. Interesting. Okay, and 64,000, not bad, not bad. Alright, let's see here. Soul of Dragonslayer Armour, where are you? No, that's Yorm the Giant. Champion Gundyr, here we go. Soul of the Dragonslayer Armour, one of the twisted souls steeped in strength. Used to acquire many souls or transposed to extract its true strength. The Dragonslayer Armour, controlled by the Pilgrim Butterfly, lost its master long ago, but still remembers their sporting hunts. The Pilgrim Butterfly? I mean, there is that magic butterfly in Dark Souls 1 in the forest. I wonder if the angels... Well, maybe those giant black things aren't even the angels. I've been kind of just assuming that, of like, talk of angels and these things floating through the skies, but maybe they're pilgrim butterflies, whatever that is. But okay. That was the appetizer. Let's go ahead, basically, back to Firelink Shrine. And prepare for the main course. At least my main course. Again, with proper editing, hopefully it won't be too intolerable to you, the end viewer. Hopefully. It's like, I'll try not to make it intolerable. Oh boy, just trying to get to that third phase though in that one fight. Okay, first off...
Welcome home, speak then.
Leveling up.
Then taken up.
Okay. Vigor... Alright, and then yep, we can't basically... After that, basically, it would be another 10,000 required to level up, so... But more health is more health, so we'll gladly take that.
Farewell, may the
Alright, cool. Okay, let's see about upgrading this hammer of ours.
Just good what needs.
Alright, reinforce. Okay, hammer, 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 where are you? Boom. Oh, so close. The question really is, would I get lucky if I were to go back to the castle and look for a scale in the new area that we're about to go into? Or will we trip headfirst in the story by accident? That really is the $100 question. Okay, so I think basically just for preparations for the fight coming up. Ah, boy, I don't know. It's like... I mean, sometimes we get to that third phase and we barely have any health left. But I don't know if health would help all that much given, like... Black Flame's sister does not give us a lot of time to drink. Like, if we go for the drink, she's gonna get that much stuff back in damage, generally speaking. But... Okay, maybe offsetting the ratio a bit for right now.
Pretty big, I don't.
Okay. Alright, let's go ahead. Oh boy, we still got 24,000. Lady, do you sell Titanite scales by chance? I highly doubt it, but a man can hope. Yeah, we bought the only one she had.
Ashen one.
Oh boy. It's such a risky thing if I were to risk this amount of souls.
Just good what needs.
Can we at least get it down to like 10,000? I mean, I guess... Well, hold on, actually. We were looking at... Okay, that's the crow quills, but there's also the crow... talons. Also thinking about it, actually. Hold on.
Pretty big, I don't.
We do need to also reinforce our flame a bit here. Okay, reinforce Pyromancer Flame. Yeah, let's go for the +7. I don't think we can buy Titanite chunks. I don't think so.
What is it?
But let's go ahead and quickly take a look, just in case. If we can get the flame to at least +9, that'd be nice. Okay. Yep, shard, large shale, and basically the one scale she had. Okay.
Ashen one.
It's like trying to find. Oh, actually, that remind me. We never looked at the description of the Braille book we got here. The Learn Miracles of Lothric, Braille Divine Tome of Lothric. A sacred Braille tome from Lothric, filled with miracles for use by knights. Give to a storyteller to learn Lothric miracles. It is said that no paladin inside Lothric Castle could fall, owing to the divine protection they enjoyed. Okay.
Ah, it is good, wasn't it?
Alright, so we don't have any more large things, so we can upgrade the talent to potentially be... Actually, can we turn the talents into refine? Infuse? Talents, are they on the menu? They are, okay. And basically, if I recall correctly, hollow ones change something to scale off of luck. It's like, we could add poison, but it does decrease the damage doable. And it's only basically the raw stuff that we can actually, like, it gets rid of all scaling in general and kind of gives you a flat damage increase for it. I don't think magic would be all that great. Oh, these are to have a built-in bleed effect. I never noticed that before. This would make it both bleed and poison. Although, actually, in hindsight, do we have a gem that gives anything frost? We do not. Okay, okay. It's almost tempting with the poison. Almost. I do wonder how much of a big boost also this is of going, additional bleed. Can't even, this is like technically a downgrade. I mean, this does just seem like the better one. But I do like the idea of potentially adding poison to it. But I guess raw is probably the easiest to come by. So let's basically just make it raw for now. And then we can always change that later. Okay, and then upgrade, 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 upgrade. Cool. Yep, and so it's already better basically than the other one. It is double weight though, I totally kind of forgot about that factor.
Pretty big, I don't.
Okay, we are at least a bit down more weight-wise. Yep, shorten spell time, maximum load, greatly boost pyromancy, stamina recovery up. Actually, I totally forgot that, maybe I should change the flask layout here. Because we do use a report for exploring.
It is good, wasn't it?
Oh, fine. I'll do it. Oh, no, no, no. There we go. Yep. Okay. Well, we'll just keep it as is for now.
Want to see my work.
And all right, let's confirm what I know to be true in my heart. Yep, 71.6. Okay. Is there a way to lighten that, I wonder? And we could swap out gear, but not yet. Okay, let's head back to the castle. Let's look for one more Titanite scale, because if we can find that... Oh, also, we should see what the soul of the Dragonslayer armor gives us. I'm assuming a two-handed axe and a shield, given what we just fought.
Aha, so.
Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot basically there's even 50 faith or int spell from the Consumed King, or Consumed Osiris. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, the Moonlight Sword. There we go, Dragonslayer Great Axe. Melted iron Great Axe that once formed the part of the Dragonslayer armor. Thickly imbued with the power of lightning, use skill to draw upon techniques used to slay the Arc Dragons. Skill, Falling Bolt. Hold axe high in air to gather fierce lightning and smash ground to whip the bolts toward the ground. Okay. The other one would be shield, right? Yep, there we go. Melted iron shield that once formed part of the Dragonslayer armor. The shield offers high protection to lightning, which the Dragonslayer commanded as his own, and its skill has faint echoes of the Dragonslayer's own fighting style. Skill, Shield Bash. Without lowering your guard, strike the enemy with the shield to knock them back or stagger them. Works well equipped in either hand. Okay. Forgot about this one. Oh yeah, basically you take extra damage, but you gain all the base stat stuff. Not worth it with our playstyle. Okay, I think we'll continue to sit on stuff. In theory, one could argue, like, at some point we should maybe get the Moonlight Greatsword, but, not right now. Maybe not ever, but not right now at least. Actually, hold on. Oh yeah, restore high HP. I forgot basically about this one, but also it's 45 faith, so, no. And, I mean, we don't have the Soul of the Dancer anymore anyway, so... Alright. Let's roll the dice, go back to the castle, look for a Titanite scale. All we need is one. We just need a single one. And so far the castle's been pretty lousy with Titanite scales, which is a good thing, you know. The more we can find, the more we can upgrade. Make up for old mistakes that were made, that we regret. Okay. Slightly taking relaxed posture here. Not gamer posture needed. Not yet. But it will be. Oh, do I know it will be. Okay. Bring back out the Uchikatana. I guess we can practice some more with the Onyx Blade. Okay. It looked a bit suspicious, so I wondered. I guess these are about equal. It felt a bit more sloppy with the Onyx Blade one-handed, but in hindsight, it actually doesn't seem as bad as I kind of thought it was at first. I don't like how horizontal it is, though. Okay. Suspicious stairs, where do you go? Ooh. Dang. I was really hoping there briefly. I was like... I thought I heard footsteps that weren't my own, but I guess they were just my own. But yeah, I was really hoping that was a Titanite scale. We just need one. A single one. Okay, I guess we can just dual wield this for now. Oh. It's always strange when the boss gives a fireplace, and then immediately after there's another fireplace. So I was like, okay. Creepy statues. But if there's a fire here, it makes me think that this is the start of a new area. Brand Archive Keys, Gothard Twin Swords. Okay. I mean, we know that someone connected to the Angels is in the archives, because they were locked up in there. Or the archive keys. Here we are. Grand Archive Keys. Key to the main door of the Lothric Grand Archives. Key to the main entrance to the Grand Archives of Lothric. With the fire fading and the spreading pus of man tainting the castle. Okay. The Grand Archives closed its doors for good. Today, only a few of its keys remain. This one likely belonged to Gothard, one of the king's Black Hands, who fled the castle. Though, the spreading pus of man. Some questions raised there. And then, as for that sword we just got, the Gothard Twin Swords. The hunters known as the King's Black Hands wielded paired weapons. These belonged to Gothard, who fled the castle. Gothard rose quickly through the knighthood, no surprise to those who have witnessed his swordsmanship. Skill, Spin Slash. Slice into foes with a large spinning motion, and use a strong attack to lengthen attack and end with a double-bladed thrust. Okay. Kind of neat, but, I don't know. It's like when I think of, like, dual-wielding weapons, two regular swords are kind of like, I've seen it before, it's just never my cup of tea. Yep, alright, contraption does not move. Don't see anything suspicious here. Not that we can necessarily always trust these, but confirm. Yeah. Alright. And I guess into the archives, although before that... Real quick. I want to make sure that this is like... This is, yep, the Grand Archives, okay. But not a new area, though. It's still Lothric Castle. Interesting. Use Grand Archives key. And the Grand Archives. I knew I heard somebody. Wait a minute. That's the other Crystal Sage. I've been looking for him for a long time now. And that wasn't as much damage as I was hoping for. We hear someone else walking around, so we gotta be a bit careful. We don't want to We don't want to run head first into a trap. Okay, done that chunk. Thank you, good night. Hair shiny. I do not see shiny lizard though. Okay, avoid taking a hit. Ha! There's shiny. Crystal gem and twinkling titanite. Not bad. Okay, so I can't... Uh-oh. Okay. Get rapport ready. I saw someone walking over there. Soul of a crestfallen knight. I really expected those tiny dudes to like drop down from above. Oh. Why, hello there. Okay. I don't think you're gonna attack any of my enemies, so I will finish them off. Mind me. Okay, these guys don't seem to be receptive to my control. We're gonna drink mainly because we have an Ember active. And these guys are creepy. They're like melted visages. Ouch. Okay, we're still going to be a bit liberal with our drinking here. Really wish I could get a Titanite scale. Okay. These guys aren't exactly worth a whole lot to mind control right now, so... Another Titanite chunk. Dang. I wonder... Are these movable? No, okay. Kinda highly doubt I can do this, but... Yep. You don't know till you try. Oh, here we go. Alright, now that's how we do it. Alright. Okay, that seemed like a bit of an invisible wall. And again... Oh, okay. Yay, there we go! Exactly what we're looking for. I knew they had to have one around here somewhere. Okay. I heard a shiny sparkly, though. Maybe it's above? Okay, not an illusion. I feel like one of these areas has to be like a fake bookshelf where if you hit it, it disappears. I don't know what that banging was about. Actually, we should wait until it's closer. And for us to have the actual proper weapon equipped. Put him out of his misery before he becomes a liability. And large Titanite shard. Crystal chime. I had to take a guess. Miracle thing that scales off of int? It's not with the other talismans. Oh, there it is, actually. It is. A sacred chime, once the possession of Gertrude, the heavenly daughter, and defiled by the scholars of the Grand Archives. The power of crystals granted the scholars a degree of success. In this case, their work enabled this chime to be suitable for casting both miracles and sorceries. Skill, gentle prayer. Okay. Recovers HP for a period of time. If extremely slowly. Works while equipped in either hand. Equipable by us. But probably not worth anything, really. Like, we don't have the spell slots really to do much more, right? As of this current moment. Okay. No secret. Nothing there. I'd like to try and, take down... Okay, Titanite chunk. The crystal sage if I had the opportunity, but... How would I get over there? Because I don't see a drop down from above, but maybe it's like at a different angle. Okay, we should also drink another FP flask. I know I've technically got what I came here for, but I'm being a bit greedy. I know I shouldn't be. Okay, let's... Okay. Okay, there's a shortcut ladder that gets enabled, it looks like, over there. mean, that's not really above, or not above, below anything. Okay, gonna take a quick peek backwards here. Oh, derp, I forgot, actually. Oh, actually, we can get back from dropping down. I forgot this makes a full circuit here. Oh, no, not this way, though. This place is a bit of a labyrinth, but... No, wait. Okay, I guess it is this way. Yeah, here we go, okay. You know, the shiny lizard sound effect has to be, like, up there. Okay. Drop down. Alright, let's take a quick peek around here to see if there's not like a ladder or a switch or a lever. It's like directly above this area. Really want to kind of try and take them out. Well, let's take a quick peek. A quick peek couldn't hurt that badly, right? And like this just has to be staircase upwards, right? Right? Kind of. Either the very weird truck outside, or there's some odd ambient sounds going on in here. Okay, that's another Candlehead man. This really does feel like a trap. Oh, that is such a trap. Okay. Better part of valor and all. Get back to the shrine bonfire. Let's not get greedy. That's the #1 moral of all these games. If we can beat the Crystal Sage now, we can beat the Crystal Sage later. That which doesn't kill us makes us stronger, etc., etc. But okay. We should have enough now to give basically our classic hammer the upgrade to +4. And then find out if we can take it to max level. Where are you, my beloved hammer? Here we go. Boom, boom. There we go, Titanite slab. You've earned it, Vort's Great Hammer. You've been with me since like nearly the beginning. Alright. Titanite slab, I would say, well spent. Okay.
Pretty big, I don't want it.
We still have 20,000. And, I do not think we'll be keeping the 20,000 given, we are going to be going against the sister. I guess, basically, I think it's better spent on armor than on boss weapons. Because boss weapons require the very thing that we just consumed the last that we have of, and those are the Titanite scales, so... And now, of the armor... I mean, some of the stuff's like kind of tempting in general, like Milkwood stuff's pretty cool, but it's all very heavy, so I think we should stick to one of our original plans and go for the Xanthus overcoat. Yeah, because that's 10,000. Boom. Is there another 10,000 one that's like kind of standalone-ish and really good? Not really. Mainly I want to try and maximize like what we're spending it on. Okay, boom. You know what, just because I'm trying to get as low as possible on souls here. Here we go. So when I die, I lose the least.
Ashen one.
Alright. 2 souls. Time to go visit the sister. Alright, travel. Back to Ariandel Chapel. Oh boy, okay. So like I said before, we'll do 3 rounds with her. And then we'll do an edit to a, hopefully, fingers crossed, successful go. I mean, for all I know, maybe, you know, having had like a day or two to kind of like, you know, process, I'll go in and immediately take her down. Totally going to happen. Mm-hmm. Guaranteed, am I right? Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. Hello, sister. You've gotta stop meeting like this. Oh, okay. Dang it. Okay. Okay, ouch.
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
Okay. It's fine. This is fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's attempt number 1. I'm trying to remember basically all the different, like, proper ways I deal with her. And I'm pretty certain when she takes a stance, I do this, and try to basically, like, there's a certain distance where I can lunge and not get hit. But it's a very tricky spacing that I had down before, but with some time between us now, it's like, okay. Okay, that was better. Stamina. That's fine. Okay. I was so tempted to go for the punish on that, but stamina. Not how I intended on going about that, but it's fine, it's fine. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna take an ember. There we go. just because. Oh, there we go. I need to start putting arrows on her, basically, to track her when she goes invisible. Pretty good for a round 2. I know, I'm gonna give that to myself. Like, yes, I used an Ember, but if there's any time to use Embers, it's stuff like this. I can't be too elixir happy with these things. It's just like, never touch them. It's like, nope, I gotta touch them. Okay. Alright, time for try 3, and we'll see how this goes. Okay. 1, 2. Good. Okay. 1. Okay, good. I realized that she was being considered. She considered herself blocked in there. Stamina back, otherwise I would have totally tried to punish that. Okay, good. Uh-oh. Okay. Sadly couldn't finish things there, but that's fine. Good. Alright, same as before. Ember. Okay. Hammer. Oh. Ah, crap. Alright, gotta give some space here. while I'm using some embers. I think that's a good, getting into it, as it were. So, alright. Once we basically load in here, let's go ahead and do our usual countdown, and then we'll, hopefully, fingers crossed, skip forward to a successful attempt. So, alright. And 3, 2, 1. I'm getting too excited about progress in Phase 3 that I'm flubbing Phase 1 and 2 now suddenly. But I had it down to a science. Need to clear my mind. Not be afraid of using flasks. Thing of patience. The counter. One. I almost feel like she's like a learning AI here of just like, sure I don't trigger the automatic counter. It's not like being in a corner. Oh, my own reflexes are starting to fade here. Whatever can get us to Phase 3 for learning. And if I do it well, I'll use an ember, but right now, this is not doing it well. Power time! Run! It said I had to fight fair. Okay, run! Drink! Care. It's like better to use the flash and not use it. Dying with full flash charges is just sad. Uh-oh. Okay, I messed up which one that was. Please. Soul of Sister Friede. There we go. I'm like, give me souls. Don't hold out on me, man. Don't do it. Light bonfire. Oh, hot fight indeed. Okay. Timer restarted. Hooray! Alright. Before that very suspicious bonfire in front of that thing, we are going back to Firelink Shrine, because of course we are. Whew. Whew. I think that fight is probably my favorite Soulsborne fight so far. Very difficult. Very difficult. But, like, rewarding. Okay, let's see. Sister Friede Soul. Or Friede, whatever. Oh, here we go. One of the Twisted Souls steeped in strength. Soul of Sister Friede, one of the Twisted Souls steeped in strength. Used to acquire numerous souls or transposed to extract its true strength. Friede was the first Ash to enter the painting, but together with the Good Father, they chose Rot over Fire. Okay. Like, her scythe, or her other scythe, have to be a weapon, right? Right?
Aha, so.
Alright, begin. Transposition. Okay, the Rose of Ariandel. A flail used by the bulbous father of the painted world to shred his own skin, producing blood to appease the flame, but the weapon in a miracle catalyst. Ariandel, being the restorer of the painted world, knew that it was painted with blood, and only blood could protect the secret. Skill, Awakening. Violently flail oneself to trigger an awakening that temporarily boosts the strength of miracles, just as a good father used the rose himself. And Freddy's great scythe, oh yeah! A great scythe wielded by the sister Elfrede, with a curved blade thinly coated by painted rolled frost that easily breaks the guards of shields. In the painting, the scythe is a symbol of a long-lost home, possibly explaining Elfrede's preference for it. Skill, Elfrede's stance, conjure a magic blade support scythe into the left hand, while the great scythe remains in the right, a stance derived from Elfrede's former swordsmanship. Use normal attack to leap forward and swing twice, or strong attack to coat the earth with running frost. Oof. 13 weight. Oof. Oof. But, in honor of that very good opponent, yes. And I don't think there was like 3 things from that, right? No, I don't think so. Okay, good. It's like, Alright, so he's still the same.
In fact, now.
Okay, and now we will level up. And I might bust open a soul to kind of make up for
Welcome home,
maybe not
speaker.
2 level ups worth.
Very well, then take nourishment.
But I think... no, we didn't even have enough for 2 level ups to begin with. Okay. Boom. Anything new to say?
Passion one, may I pose thee a question? Has the little Lord Ludloth spoken to thee of any curious matters? I sense that he possesseth some knowledge of a thing once most precious, or most terrible.
I think it's repeat dialogue, but I am
now lost to the firekeepers.
tired, so I'm just like, you know,
Pray
just...
tell, is it a matter of which I should be apprised?
Nah, you good.
Farewell, may the flames.
Okay. Let's see here. If I had to take a guess, Elfrede's scythe basically probably takes scales.
Tis good,
I'd
wasn't
be
it?
shocked if that wasn't the case, but let's confirm what I kind of already know. Could it be polearms? Yep. And yep, Titanite scale. Okay. Can't use it right away, but I will definitely be investing in this. Maybe, let's see here real quick. Maybe try to find a way basically to swap out Onyx Blade for it when we can, and hopefully by then we'll have the weight allocation to actually use it. Let's go ahead and put the flask back to normal balance.
Pretty big, I don't.
Alright. Yeah, let's break open some souls in celebration to get another level up here. Okay. Large soul of a nameless soldier. How much do you give me? 3,000. Large soul of a weary warrior. How much do you give me? Okay, then I think I need, what, 3,000 more? So if I go back to the soldier... Okay, this should be enough. Might be a tiny bit short, though.
Very well, then take no.
Okay, bam! Excellent.
Farewell, may the flip.
Okay. Kind of curious what our weight ratio is now. Okay, so we got like... So a single stat's about like a % of weight ratio, it looks like, maybe? Perhaps? But okay. Oh boy. Woo, 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 woo. Back to the painted world. What is our prize? I can only assume, because we didn't get 2 souls from that fight, that they're gonna be like, it counts as 1. There's still 2 to 3 more boss fights with the DLC to go. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, but we will not be doing them today, but we'll find out if they exist. Oh, boy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hot, hot, hot. Like everything's just in ruin. Alright. Time to give you fire. Travel to the Drag Keep. There's like a snake person. What? Okay. I thought that would be more like a... You know what? Let's just get rid of this because it's 0 souls. There we go. Okay, let's actually check up above and see if little girl is not inspired now. want any chance right now. It's like, little girl, there's plenty of fire down below now. If my torch wasn't good enough, and my pyromancer flame wasn't good enough, that has to be good enough. It's got plenty of blood for your painting.
I can hear the fire crackle, and soon I will see it. My thanks, Ashen One. I will finish the painting of a cold, dark, and very gentle place, so that it might make a home for someone someday. My thanks, I will finish of a cold, so that...
Well, she's happy with the results. I can only assume that the fire will eventually consume this entire building. Or even potentially the entire world? Because it's a painted world, and it is fire. But okay. Let's see what... Maybe this fight was like the Ludwig fight in Bloodborne. Maybe basically there are like 2 to 3 more fights, but this was the hardest one. Hopefully, right? Hopefully. Okay, travel to the Dreg Heap. Now, what is the Dreg Heap? And given it's like a mummified snake person body, like a Naga or a Lamia, some sort of snake garbage area? It's called a Dreg and a Heap, so it's going to be heaps of Dreg. And Dreg is like garbage, right? Okay. Rumbled. Kind of, visions of, oh, this person's alive. The Dreg Cube.
Oh, your head's square on your shoulders, is it? I thought that clamoring tin can was the last. But here we go again. What is it you want from this old stone-amped hag? I've nothing for you, not a smithereen. I just like to stand here and take in the view.
It's a good view. I have business with them? I mean, not really. No business in particular.
Keep your marbles intact, love. At least until I lose mine.
And no one's asked me to look for a lady. Okay, let's see. Read message. Take the plunge. You know, the fact it's red kind of like, should I check for potential secrets here? But yeah, kind of like basically like it's like not quite snow, but like ash. It brings back memories of the Dark Souls 2 DLC of the old Iron King DLC. I really wish I had that the don't take any fall damage, but alright, alright. Should be okay. Okay, okay. Kinda like how it's actually like knee deep or waist deep. Okay, who are we dealing with here? I see something that's not looking good. I don't trust that you're not a summoner, so I'm gonna have to kill you. Okay, stand back. Another summoner, is there? Oh, there is. Okay. Excuse me, everybody. Okay. Ooh. Okay, they do a healthy amount of damage. I mean, Thankfully, they're pretty, brittle, though. So I assume this is, like, kind of the waste bin of, the world. Of, like, or maybe, like, the various painted worlds. Alright, nothing seemingly down there. I don't know why, but this rock does feel suspicious, but I guess not. We can restore a flask charge. Yeah, let's take care of this guy. Okay, let's restore the flask charge. Cool. Ooh, hello. Okay, mind control. Didn't work. Okay, 2 Titana chunks, I'll take that. What do we have up here? Ooh. I do like the sunlight bleeding sun. Okay, more Titana chunks. Not a secret passage. It's like dripping into the horizon. I do like the aesthetics here, it's very pretty. Okay, aquamarine dagger. I'm drinking just in case. I feel like I'm gonna get ambushed. Gotta admit, I did kind of feel like maybe the Painted World DLC felt a bit small, but I'm like, it's DLC, but okay, this kind of explains like why the Painted World itself was not the entirety of the Painted World DLC. Okay, maybe we should look at the weapon. Maybe there'll be like a clue on the weapon. Let's see here. Aquamarine dagger. A dagger fitted with an aquamarine crystal, engraved with a prayer in the old tongue to ward off incident. Perhaps it was a parting gift, given to one sent off on great travels. Skill, Crystal Blade. Release magic from the aquamarine crystals, creating a fleeting blue crystal blade, lengthy enough to swing as a straight sword. I mean, great travels. It's a pilgrim lady up there. Maybe it's her blade? Although that would also imply that we can get back up there without having to use like a homeward bone. Is there really no further stuff, or is it all for this blade? I mean, if the blade, like, lets us talk to the lady and then do something, then it makes sense. Okay, looking over here. Oop, I didn't notice this item on this precarious ledge that I feel like is going to fall away. warrior. Okay, I gotta take care of that guy. Oh. Alright. Twinkling Titanite. Good. Okay, so that's the obvious way to go, but any more secrets? Those guys guarding it makes you think spell. Oh, nope, scale. I'll take that. We know what we're gonna level up next. In honor of such a terrifically well done fight. Ah, I know how to get this. I know how to use steps. Okay, marking in faith. Ouch. It's like I heard him. I just didn't see him in time. I'm glad I didn't die from that large fall there. I was kind of wondering, it's like, they wouldn't, right? They wouldn't. And they didn't, so I was right. So yay! Oh damn, yeah, I forgot this is the latest bonfire. And I guess we'll talk to basically the Pilgrim Lady again, just to see if she gives any additional context for why we'd have business with her. Ooh, man. I'm definitely way too hot after that. I mean, it wasn't like a super long grind session. I think basically it was about an old video length worth, about 3 to 4 hours that was on that boss. Oh, no, there she is. Okay, I thought she had disappeared.
I've nothing for you, not a smithereen. I just like to stand here and take in the view.
No business.
Keep your marbles intact, love.
You too, love.
At least until I lose mine.
Wait, does that mean that when she loses her marbles, I can then lose... I have permission to lose my marbles? Okay, jump down. Honestly, we don't really need to fight these guys, I think. We just kind of run through. But I did just want to hit you for some. Whee! We know that, yep, this guy pops up over here. Put him back in the ground. This guy back in the ground too. Get our old souls back here. We know that he's gonna come leaking out of the roof. Ooh, okay, so he kind of like pops up and down. Assuming I didn't squish him. Okay, maybe he doesn't pop up and down. Maybe basically he pops up and I hammered him down. I thought he kind of shot off the spell and then kind of like vanished. Is that one of the angels? Now I kind of wonder. I mean, DLC tends to be after the game, but that's not how I roll. Take the plunge. Alright. Look, thing, if you're gonna be like that, can I shoot you? Patience than you do, creepy angel thing. how far away it is. There's more of a lull between firing and taking damage now, I think. I'll also admit, I'm kind of doing this because I wonder if it's like a dragon where after I take it down, like, even if I die, it'll stay dead. That said, this entire place raises a lot of questions about painted worlds and the potential connection back to Dark Souls 1 painted world. Definitely one of those things after the fact you have to look up and be like, I don't think I get it. But I mean, I did leave her alone in Dark Souls 1. She's like, please get out. This place isn't for you. And I'm like, okay. She asked politely. I saw no reason to overstay my welcome. I sat out the unbossing demon soul, which was like, can we not? And I'm like, well, the door is closed. I can't get out until I take you down. And I did need her soul to confront the king, so it's like, you know, it is what it is. So I never leave home without a bow and arrow. Again, we're doing this because if it stays dead, this is worth the time investment as far as I'm concerned. So I really wonder if it's like connected to actual main game lore. I'm gonna be very confused here, but they did give us access to it like way earlier, so I mean, but they did warn us like, you've taken care of the horrors in the basement of Lothric Castle. Which I mean, in my opinion, we did because that was the devoured king. Yep. Souls? Oh, no souls, okay. Alright, take the plunge again. One of these days it's gonna be leading to my death, I just know it. It's gonna be like, haha! Trolled you! Signed the game. Divine Blessing. Oh, I'll be curious if that angel thing stays dead or not. But only one way to find out. Now, I'd love to find a bonfire in this place. Every time I die, I'm not like going back to the Sister Elfried fight bonfire. Yes? Did the angel respawn or something? Oh, okay. Whoa! Don't scare me like that. You saw nothing. Okay, I guess they want me to basically avoid being here. Even if I wanted to, I don't have enough arrows to do that trick twice. I just feel like those little blue dudes are gonna pop up out of the ground and alert these guys, and I'm gonna be fighting off a swarm. Okay. I'm gonna need you. Oh. No. No, 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 no. Ah! There we go. Thank you. Good ol' rapport. Okay. Back to our big hammer in case any small fries pop up. That kind of goes without saying, but due to all the previous attempt there, my voice might be a bit more raspy than I started this recording at. Okay, Soul of a Crestfallen Knight. Okay. You never know. The few times in the game so far, tombs like this have been secret passages. Although, what about these? Nope. Real quick. And they're not targetable. Okay. Well, a new passage inside has been made. I just want a bonfire, man. Okay, I wonder if those guys kinda like kill themselves in the process of casting that spell. Okay, rusted coin. We're a bit of at a crossroads here. Chunk. Okay, and it's gonna keep respawning out here. The fact that both times, though, they're slightly different, I don't know. I think it wants us to move on. Okay, murky something. Okay, with me, everybody. Oh, more spawned out here. But, thanks to him for pointing out there's a passageway here. I do wonder if it's actually kind of like safe to, Wait, actually, can we get up? No, okay. Wait, actually. Yeah, nope, not a secret passage. Can't make the jump. Aha! From up there? Okay, let's see here. Whoa, whoopsie. Okay, hitting the fountain doesn't do anything secret. Oh! Ah! Okay. A kick-downable shortcut ladder. Well, let's look at our item and really, actually, let's put a health flask on. That'd be a very good thing to do. So double checking. Okay, yep, the wall's gone. Okay, let's real quick check out that murky whatever. Murky hand scythe. A short shafted hand scythe wielded by Merkmen who rise from the depths, enveloped by a black dampness and imbued with the strength of dark. Skill, quick step. Instantly step behind or around the side of foes, especially effective when locked on target. Okay. Oh, it's the angel thing, but like on the ground. also a bit curious here real quick. I think we picked up another merc weapon, but I'd never looked at it earlier. No, not seeing it. But it was one that we picked up right before we got the guy fell on top of us and took us out. Four-pronged plow, follower gem. Man, we have so many things. Not the Great Corvian thing. Maybe it was a... no. Here we are, Murky Longstaff. The long-handled staff wielded by the Merkmen who rise from the depths, slathered with the black murkiness, and fit for dark sorceries. Skill, chant from the depths. Work with staff equipped in left or right hand. Briefly boost the strength with dark sorceries. I mean, we technically do have, I mean, we have dark pyromancy, and I don't know if that counts as dark sorcery. Man, I'd love to take a better look inside that building, but... okay, let's see what happens when we go this way. Will the angel attack us? And I honestly don't want to attack that angel in case it's friendly. Alright, I get it. Oh, actually, I wonder if it wants us to go... I wonder if that connects over to this building? Maybe. Because we didn't see any ladder in there, and that's basically my kind of concern, is that, there would be, but maybe that's basically, like, the shortcut we loop all the way around. Okay. Okay, wait for the angel to look the other direction. It's spinning in a circle. Hello.
Oh, look at you. You've got your head screwed on correct. Fantastic. To meet a kindred spirit on this god's forsaken crag. Call me Lab. I can't remember my real name, so let's just go with that. I have a feeling we're going to make a fabulous team. Oh, you'll see. You'll see.
Why do you sound like Patches?
Oh, in all honesty, there's something I should tell you. I'm hollow. Yes. I try to play it off. But I haven't a clue about my past, who I was, or what I lived for. Not even my own blessed name. That's why I've come here, searching for the Purging Monument. Said to be in the Ringed City, where the pygmies who found the Dark Soul at the Dawn of Fire reside. All I can say is, those little stones aren't doing much to help me remember anymore.
Interesting. The pygmy lived in a ring city? I mean, the cutscene in Dark Souls 1, it was just kind of like living in squalid and wasn't quite human yet.
Well, that's the long and short of it. So if I completely forget who you are, don't be wroth with me. Come on. What else can I say? I'm a bloody hollow, for heaven's sake.
I don't know if I count as a hollow or not.
So if I come on...
Okay. Let's repeat dialogue now. So this path goes forward, so it doesn't go to that kickdown ladder. Now what I would really like... it's a bonfire. Is he in front of a bonfire? No, he's just glowing. Oh, he's in front of a lantern. Ouch. Okay, who did that? Okay, yeah, but it's a drop down if I were to proceed. Oof, okay. wish I could get over there. But okay, let's go ahead and try to take another look inside this building then. Since we know that there's something that way. Just not great that we have to fight the Horde while doing it. Ouch. They definitely take their pound of flesh when they hit you. Okay, I'm not seeing a ladder. Don't know how that worked, but I'll take it. Okay, great soul tricks. Cool. Cool. Okay. Cool. Okay, there's a ladder. Come on, kick the ladder. There we go. Still don't fully understand how the passageway opened, but I mean, if it worked, it worked. And the only thing it seemed to be connected to is being, like, attempted to be pulled under, but maybe in my flailing I hit something I didn't think I would otherwise hit. Okay. So I guess let's, get another flash charge. Okay. Both hands on the weapon. Yep, drop down. Covetous Silver Serpent Ring +3. Ooh. Oh yeah, we haven't had a Covetous Serpent Silver Ring on for a long time. But I assume it's just Serpent Ring, but more. Okay, yep. Alright, no secret there. Okay, drop down. Thank goodness for all the ash softening the blow. I want to see if that angel over there is talkable to. Okay. Back to patrolling. Take the plunge. +2. Aha, okay. So it was like maintaining them. That's how they work. It was way more squishy. That's good. But okay, I think we don't want to take that plunge. I think basically we want to take the fallen tower. And we should head back, but we made a bit of progress here, so I just want to find a bonfire. I doubt I'll have anything new to say about me having dispelled the angel, but you never know.
Well, so
yeah,
come
okay.
on.
Okay. Alright. We good? We good? What? Oh, one of those guys. Okay, okay. Although I do want to see a secret. Ooh, hello. Ooh. Oh boy, okay, that was too close for comfort. Alright, we should probably retreat, as much as I don't want to. It's the only viable path forward. Alright. Shrine bonfire, because I think we have enough for another level up. Or we're like a single soul away from that. We are also slowly running up on time here today. For the recording, for me, been at it for far longer than is normal in year 2 of my videos, but on par for year 1.
Welcome home, speak. Very
Level up.
then taken up.
Okay, more health, excellent.
Farewell, what may the flame.
I kinda wonder, old lady, do you sell Sister Friede's clothes now? Since we defeated her as a boss. The dancer. Hey, there we are. Ordained Hood. She does. Darba Friede, Sister of the Painted World. Also, I'm probably mispronouncing. It's probably like Fried or... I'm saying Friede, but I mean, I know it's probably not that, but whatever. Fried. Okay, we'll call her Fried. Darba Fried, Sister of the Painted World. Common Black Hood. After renouncing everything, Fried discovered a people that she wished to protect and assumed the precise form that they yearned for. Okay, light blue dress sewn with thick fabric. Okay, so it seems all the same. Okay, hood. Okay, so no gloves. Interesting. Interesting.
Ashen One.
Okay. What to do for the last bit of today, or should we go ahead and call it here? You know, we got 2 bosses down. Including one that was way more of a thing than the other one, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Hopefully it's about the hour-and-a-half mark. I can always include more attempts if I really need to... I don't really need to hit that limit. I just always want to. I like consistency. Consistency is good. But that is a thought experiment of what I should do for later. For now, I should call it here, get something to eat, cool off, and yeah, it's been a wild ride today, but hey, we did it. I was wondering, I was like, is this even doable? Like, this is like such an endurance fight, but we did it. And we got a cool scythe for our troubles, and like I've said before in past games, it's like, I am a sucker for scythe weapons. It might be kind of what we're looking for that third spice that we've kind of like rotated through a lot of weapons about. But for all I know, maybe not. Who knows? But alright, all that and more for another time. Including more of the Painted World, which is what we'll be tackling next time. Kinda tempted to go back to the castle, but... I really can't tell if, like... Am I in the next DLC? Because he mentioned the Ring City, and I thought that was the name of the other DLC. I mean, I guess... Back of the box here, let's see. Truly, my mind is gone. But, includes full game and all DLC contents, Ashes of Ariandel, and the Ring City. Yeah, it's okay. So, the Ring City should be the other DLC, so I don't know why the guy is mentioning it. Unless I'm already in it. Like, was that it for the Painted World? Or was it not that for the Painted World? Or maybe now that I've started the fire, maybe there's more to the Painted World and I should go back and check on people? Maybe. Yeah, I'm very curious about that. I'll have to look into that. If I'm in the second DLC, it raises some questions of like... I mean, I guess there's too many questions. That was a hard fight. It's like, where's my bosses? It's like right there. 3 of them, right in a row, all in one form. It's like, okay, yeah, good point, good point. But yeah, I'll have to double check that, because I'm curious exactly where I am right now. But again, where I am, I'm delirium. That's where I am. So, until next time, later.